Good day, Saints. Coming back to you again. Lord bless me once again and gave me a few things to share with you. I want you to read Jeremiah. It's chapter 15. The Lord's unrepentant anger with Judah. Flip a little bit here. Also, the Lord's assurance to Jeremiah. And chapter 16, the Lord's judgment on the people. And I'm looking at something now, chapter 17, Judah's heart engraved with sin. I want you to take a look at those chapters. If you can't read them all, that's okay. It don't have to be, how you rushing it all in one day, all in one evening. That's not what you have to do. He also brought me to Deuteronomy, chapter 28. The blessings and obedience would be 1 through 14, and the consequences of disobedience. And you got 15 through, there's a lot of actions out there, 15 through 68. So we got about 68 good verses. It wasn't split down the middle like, half and half, but, we're talking about, with the little bit of the first part talking about obedience and the rest of it explaining the disobedience. And I'll just share with you a little bit of that and do about 3 through 6 on the blessings of obedience. You got, blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, that's Kine, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. That's 3 through 6 from chapter 28 of Deuteronomy. And the consequences of disobedience would do verse 16 through 19. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. And that's Deuteronomy, readings from chapter 28. Actually, it's a good chapter there. Got 68 verses once again. It's a very, very good chapter. Just a lot of things going on in that chapter. Excuse me. I might go back and myself read that again. I've already read it once, and just soak up that energy and what he's trying to portray. And I personally, I get a lot from it. I do. Excuse me. I get a lot from it. I get a whole lot from it. I get that if you are obedient, you have less that need to be said. Less verses. Less to worry about, because there's a few things in there. Even though it was similar to the disobedient verses, there was a few things in there, and there was less. And you look at it, you say, okay, this is blessed, and then this is curse, this is curse. But that was only a little bit, even though this is blessed, this is blessing, this is curse, a little bit. So it's only a little bit that you have to do. So obedience does go a long way. It goes a long way. I myself from experience, just me and needing needing nourishment, needing food, and drinking different things like that. And I was obedient to the word, and I say, well, you know what? I'm not going to worry and fret and cause myself, because that causes sickness too when you worry and things like that. I'm going to believe that the Lord is going to bless me in His way, and I'm going to ask for um, what needed to be asked for, and what I want. So I asked for things like fish and fried fish, and some fried foods. I said I want some fried foods. I definitely like fish. I can eat fish all day. So if you want to just bring me, let's say y'all want to just bring me, like I like steak fish and catfish and stuff like that. So if you just wanted to bring me that, then that would be great. Anybody can bring me any type of fish like that anytime. I like big fish like that, catfish, steak fish, things like that. That and bread. Oh man, you bring me a loaf of bread every day. I wouldn't be able to eat it, but I like bread with my fish and stuff like that. I got different people in my family who like the vinegar, and who used to like vinegar and stuff like that, and they probably still do, but they're long gone. Some of them with the Lord in glory. So but he respects obedience. It's one reason why I'm doing these videos, because I want to be willing and obedient. And don't forget about that part. Not just obedient, be willing. You want to do it. Pretend that it's something that you want to do, and not just pretend. Once you get that you're good at, it's something that you want to do. Because first you might be, oh, okay, I want to do it. That's what I mean by pretend. But this will come. This will become something that you get used to. You notice how I could read the word, and just it just flows. This is something that I'm used to. This is something that I'm accustomed to, and this is something that I want to do. I say, Lord, I don't mind spending time with your people, with you, because He created everybody and everything. So when I say your people, I can definitely say your people. I'm not just talking about people who believe in Him, but I can sit here and talk to you about it. And I'm glad that I can do that. And I'm glad that I took time to do that, because I want this video to be for past, present, and future. There may be something that I missed in the past, and somebody see this video and they say, yeah, I remember you talking to me about that. There were a couple people that I had a chance to fully talk to and fully break down the word. One person didn't even believe that the Lord existed, because things were going so bad, and I didn't have a chance to kind of break down everything with that brother. But I did what I was supposed to. I prayed over him. I said, Lord, I can't really get to the person and touch him like you want to touch him. I can't really touch that person like you want to touch him. I can't really do the things for that person like you want to do the things for that person. I can't really uh, I can't really be there, but the Lord came through. I just want to remind you, just be obedient and be blessed, and have a blessed evening in the Lord. And thank you for spending time